Welcome to episode 49 of Tegra T. I don't have the audio this time, so you're just going to be bopping your head. Nothing. I could bring it up on my phone, but I don't want to. I completely forgot about the intro because, I literally only play it when you're on the podcast, so
It's
yeah.
alright, I've heard it enough times I can just play it in my head.
That's very true. How you doing, Connor?
Alright. Yeah, I've got a new tea to represent.
I have tea here. It's gotten cold because we were supposed to start this a while ago, but you had breakfast.
More so brunch,
Or
but
whatever it was. It's 11:49 now for people listening.
so I have T2.
Oh yeah.
It's what is it? Jade Mountain. Someone gave me a little T2 sample box thing for Christmas, so I've been working my way through that. But this smells like, I read the ingredients on the packet. It's like hazelnut and almond. So it smells really nice. I'm keen to try it out.
I can do fancy YouTuber things now, so I can be like, and like focuses on it.
Oh, lemon and ginger. I bought a whole box
I don't know if
of
you
those.
saw the video I did where I talked about a new camera, but yeah, I have a new camera. You'd be like,
Oh, that's pretty snazzy.
and it has autofocus that actually works, unlike the webcam, which is
I have
nice.
to go like this.
Yeah. So I can be like, oh, this YouTuber thing where we like focus on my hand. Here you go. Here's a White Claw. I like to drink on a Tuesday.
Is that the trendy drink to have?
They're pretty good. I like White Claws. They're 4.5% alcohol, so you can just fucking drink these all night.
Is that like one-ish standard drink?
Maybe it's 1.2 standard drinks, and they're in these
so just like
tiny cans as well.
But I like those cans because I find like drinking a whole can is sometimes like a bit much.
Yeah.
Not so much when it comes to alcohol, but just like I don't really drink soda-y things anymore, but when I used to, I'd prefer to have those slim ones because I'd get like halfway through a can of Coke and be like, this is too much.
Yeah. At work we have a little thing where you can put money into the community club, which I don't even know how you join, but you can put money towards the community club and you get like a Schweppes or something, and I'll get one on my break, and I get to like maybe 3/4 of the way through, I'm like, I need to go back to work now. How do I don't know how to drink all of this in like 10 minutes.
What's your like preferred lemonade? Like
Schweppes.
Yeah, I like Schweppes. That's what I always had growing up.
I kind of like, I don't know. I enjoyed Sprite when I was younger, but maybe it's changed. Maybe my tastes have changed, but I'm not a big fan of Sprite anymore.
Well, I think for most Sprite, they don't use sugar anymore. They use sweetener, and I think like when I last had one, or maybe it was when I had a lift, either or. But I think they both use. I think they both use sweetener now, and like I could taste like this weird chemically thing afterwards. I'm like, nah, I'll just die from the sugar, not the weird chemicals. Thanks.
I don't necessarily think the sweetener's a bad thing, because I think Pepsi Max is just way better than like any other cola there is, and Pepsi Max is just full of artificial sweetener.
I don't like Pepsi at all.
Oh, is this the discussion we're going to? Okay.
No. I mean, I literally I don't drink Coke like ever. I'll never buy it. If someone offers it to me, I'll have a sip. But like, if I had to choose over the two, it'd definitely be Coke.
Okay. Yeah, whenever I go to a place and they're like, "Oh, we don't have Pepsi Max. We only have Coke Zero." I'm like, "Okay, sure. Really, sure." Now, usually I'll just be like, "Fuck it, I'll just get a Fanta now."
Fanta's alright.
Actually, Fanta or Sunkist? What do you prefer?
I don't know. I've never really compared the two. So I think Sunkist is like not as carbonated.
Well, that's my other problem with Coke. Coke is way too carbonated for me. It just feels like you're tearing all of the cells off your body if you drink it.
Yeah, I don't know how people can like just gulp down soft drinks because like I have to like take a sip and kind of like swish it around in my mouth to get rid of some of the bubbles first.
Yeah, I know
Otherwise,
the
it
feeling.
just my throat just dies.
I just realized I'm really orange. I think I know why I'm really orange. It's probably fine for you, but on OBS, I think I'm running like no, I'm not. I'm not running the old filter. Maybe I'm not. Okay, ignore me. No, I'm not. Okay, I just happen to be really orange today for some reason. Maybe my lights are set up weirdly. I don't know.
Sunburnt.
Maybe actually, yeah. I was walking around like the first day of the fucking heat wave, because I didn't realize how hot
Ooh.
it was gonna be. I was like, oh, it's like 38 degrees out here. I'm gonna go walk to get some lunch.
Oh, it's only like a 20 UV index. She'll be right.
That the walking to the lunch was not worth it. It was like this very, very low tier Japanese food. Like
Just
it was one of those.
bottom dweller peasant food.
No, it was one of those places where you can get, like you know how you go to a Chinese place, they'll give you like the fucking lunchbox things, like
Oh yeah,
like
bento
Cherry
box.
Blossom and stuff do. But the chicken they had, it was I'd say 90% batter, and there was this
Ooh,
little bit of chicken inside.
little sliver, little tube.
And I would say the
What are
chicken
you
was.
doing?
I'm trying to fix up my lights. Not I can't get in the spot I like it. I could just not worry about it, but fine.
Keep moving around your pole.
Yeah, I could move around this one. Can I reach it? No, I can't reach it. Reach this one. Oh, another light.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh no, now it's in shot.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Oh, it's still in frame.
I think it's out of frame now. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Or
Okay.
for me, it is at least.
Yeah, it looks like it is on my side as well, so it should be.
Oh,
I want to get some more Japanese food. Maybe I'll go get that for lunch or something. There's a place called Mampuku Sushi around my I think it's like 5 minutes from my place, and apparently they have like a 4.5 star rating, but it's in this like super sketchy looking shop.
that's how you know it's good. All the sketchy places have the best food.
Mm.
Well, sometimes.
But it's not just a sushi place. Like you can get like ramen and stuff there as well.
That's cool.
Maybe I'll go there. I don't know how
I
expensive they are
don't
though.
think I've ever had like gone to a place and had ramen before. I've made it from scratch before, which is really nice, but I've
Mm.
never like actually bought it from a shop.
I haven't done either. I just want to try it at some point, but I say I want to try something, and then every single time I go somewhere, I just buy what I always buy.
The same thing, of course.
It's like same with like a fish and chip shop as well. It's like, oh, maybe I want to try this thing on their menu, and I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna get a fucking schnitzel pack because I know it's difficult to fuck up a schnitzel pack, and some people still manage to do it.
Trying to think, I've probably experienced a bad schnitzel pack, but not from recent memory.
Usually the
I usually
worst.
just get chips from a chip shop.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. If you want to save a bit of money, just buy like $5 chips, and it's usually enough anyway. It's
I
nowhere near as
mean,
much
that's
as.
like the best part.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've seen a
Oh
bit of
no,
lag
it's
today.
began. Yeah, that would be my internet. My I don't know what Optus is doing, but they're like fucking around with all the towers, probably putting in like 5G stuff.
Hmm.
Which is mean like because like they sent me a text and they're like, yeah, we're upgrading or doing something to the towers, and oh yeah, my webcam is very laggy.
Yeah.
um but yeah, ever since I got that text message like 15 days ago, the my internet has just been very slow.
At least the audio is fine, so it's workable. Yeah, that's if Discord's gonna cut out the video, that's entirely fine. If the audio just doesn't cut out at all, we're good. We can work with that.
Yeah. I'll agree for that. Good for the audio listeners.
Good
How
for
you
the audio
going?
listeners, yeah. That part where I was showing off my camera wasn't, but that's fine. Watch the video. Actually, oh yeah, I'd mentioned this to you, but I don't think I've said this anywhere else yet. 2 episodes of the audio version of the podcast have hit 100 views. One was the first episode we did, that really, really horrible episode back like a year ago. And
Ooh.
the other one, which was sort of expected, was the one that I did with DistroTube. Because he's got, I think he's at like 90k subs now. His channel's kind of been taken off. Yeah, so those are 2 episodes that hit 100. A couple of them are getting close, and I've been noticing that over the week the podcast comes out, I'm getting about 100 views a week now, which it's been on like a general uptrend. So I don't know where it'll be by the end of the year. Maybe 200 or 300. I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool.
It would be. I enjoy the podcast, and having it be bigger makes it easier to get people on who otherwise would have better things to do with their time.
Tea just tastes like watered down Nutella.
Wait, what?
Well, because it has like hazelnuts in it. It just tastes like Nutella, but like it's not like a spread, so it just tastes like watery Nutella.
Okay. Maybe I'll avoid that tea then. I don't think I've ever had any T2T actually.
I mean, all the ones I've had have been like fairly nice. There's like been a couple that have been like too sweet for me, but other than that, they've been really good.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll buy some and just try it out.
And it's really expensive though.
Yeah, but how expensive is it really? It's tea. You get a lot of bags.
I honestly have no idea.
Let's find out then. T2T.
It's like the snooty tea place.
You can get it at Coles.
Yeah, but those are just like the single boxes.
That's fair. What is this showing? This is not the correct window. OBS. Fix your shit. Browser properties. That one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We have the Worldly Treasures. How much is the Worldly Treasures? $40 for
2 tea bags.
40. Okay, no, it actually is kind of expensive. $40 for 2 teabag mini tins, each containing 8 bags. Fuck.
Okay, I don't want to know how much the thing that I was given was then. Because mine's like a tin and it had like 20 or 30 different teas in it. So that was probably like $60.
Probably. Hey, but if you order it from the T2 website, free delivery over $50.
Wow.
Which is basically everything on their website. So it's just free delivery.
Just go into the store. Origin, please stop opening.
Last episode, the guy I had on, he had his Discord open and was using speakers. And every time, like, he got a Discord notification, you would hear it on the actual podcast. I've had a few people complain about it. And then someone suggested that I just include Discord notifications randomly in a video.
Oh. Yeah, I saw you uploaded that one like only a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
What's up?
Who is this man?
Oh, Mantega.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a interesting chap to say the least. He is a guy from library who basically does nothing but advocate for library, and he also used to be part of the circus.
Okay. Because I've gone on the video, and the first thing I see is him pouring stuff into a coconut with a straw, ukulele in the background. It looks like he's standing up with a giant pot plant and then some snazzy hat.
Don't forget about his t-shirt with the monkey riding a skateboard.
I might actually listen to this one. This looks very interesting.
Later in the podcast, I use this for one of the thumbnails. He grabbed a like green, it looked like a bowling ball or something, and just balances on his head. He's a very energetic dude. I think you'll enjoy it.
I haven't really been keeping up. I don't think I've watched. I think the one with Nick was the last one I watched. I mean, listened to.
That was a while ago. When did they
Yeah,
even
it was
do
like
that?
a month ago.
Was it? Wait, was it? I thought it was longer.
You're wearing a hat in this one.
Oh yeah, I was, wasn't I? I don't remember why. I think. Oh, he had a hat on as well. So this is great
I don't
content.
know. I just haven't really been listening to podcasts recently. I just more so have been listening to music.
Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat. I've been trying to listen to some more Japanese stuff just so I can work on that. But when I'm not, it's mainly just music. Still taking advantage of my my Spotify student account until they notice.
I tried to make mine a student account when I was still a student, and it just bugged out on me. I'm like, I'm happy paying the extra $5 or whatever. I just don't want to deal with this.
Hmm. Yeah, I've never had any work. I've never had any problems doing any stuff like that. I think maybe the only thing that kind of bugged out was back with the Microsoft student account. Like when I first got that, it just wasn't letting me download stuff or something like that. But apart from that, everything else worked fine. Oh, also, when I first started, there was getting research papers was a bit harder with the UniSA account. I think they just didn't have the right
Mhm.
licenses for certain places, but that ended up getting improved over the years after.
Yeah, I found that as well. Like, I remember in first year, it was super hard to like use the library and yeah, get papers and stuff. But
Mhm.
then like they must have fixed it or something because after that, it was super easy.
Yeah, most places now just use it's Open Athens, and you just log in with your uni account, and it just magically works.
Mhm.
But I just use Sci-Hub most of the time because it was just easier.
I have not heard of that one.
Sci-Hub was basically a website that freely distributed research papers. It may have been kind of illegal, but they did it anyway. And yeah, that's how I got most of my papers, and I think that's how most people get their papers when they don't have a university license.
Well, hopefully that stays up because who wants to pay for a freaking research paper?
Well, they're insanely expensive anyway. I think like some of them can go into like the hundreds of dollars range, which is doesn't make any sense. Sort of depends on
Or
the journal
something
that
that's just
published
like
it, but yeah, they're always just way too expensive. You have no idea what the content actually is, whether it's going to be useful until you actually read it.
I gotta be honest, I don't think I ever properly read through completely a whole research paper.
How did you do
Like,
your what was it? What was the research class? Actually, wait, no, you wouldn't have done it because you weren't in honors. It, for something you would have had, yeah, in your. Did you have to write a research paper at all during your time at uni?
I think so. I think I had to
Hmm.
do it for digital
Oh,
forensics.
okay.
Um, yeah, I didn't do that properly, but I still got like a distinction for it. So,
Because in honors, I think I had to write like 3 or so papers my final year, and I didn't read most of them properly either. I read a couple,
it's just like
and then I didn't.
they're just so dry. Like, Why would I want to be reading this when I could be doing something much more engaging?
I could be playing 5D chess.
I could be playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
5 minutes of free. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. If you can, maybe if you're actually doing a proper research paper, it's fine. Like, actually go and read it properly. You probably should. But when you're a student, like, you really don't. You really don't need to read the research paper properly.
Excuse me while I die.
You're good. What is that shirt you've got on?
It says 0.
I can see that much. I'm not sure what the 0 is supposed to be. Like, that's supposed to be like a brand or something?
It's from Scott Pilgrim, but I'm pretty sure that is a reference to something else, and I forget what it's referencing.
It has been a long time since I've watched Scott Pilgrim. I should do that again. That's a fun movie.
It is a very good movie.
Maybe, I don't know. As I said, I haven't watched it in a while. Maybe it's aged really badly, but I still have fond memories of it when I last watched it.
I mean, like, I didn't see it when I was younger. Like, I only saw it a couple years ago.
Okay.
And I've watched it a lot since. It's, yeah, easily one of my favorites.
Okay, I'll take that as a recommendation then.
Like, it's just something I've noticed is like, even more like, I watched Spider-Man 2 and 3 the other day, and like, they're kind of really goofy, but
The
like the directing is so much more interesting than like 80% of movies that come out now.
was that
Like,
the original
it's
Spider-Man you're
just,
talking about?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like the way the just camera movements and stuff are way more dynamic. Just like, because there's so many movies and TV shows that are just like shot, reverse shot, like of two people talking, and it's just like, wow, this is incredibly boring filmmaking. I could just be reading a book because it would be much more interesting.
Oh, right. Spider-Man 2 was Doctor Octopus, and Spider-Man 3 was that Venom?
Venom and Sandman,
Right. Okay.
and
Yep.
Harry as Green Goblin.
Right. Okay. Been a long
A lot
time
of
since I watched
people
it.
shit on Spider-Man 3, but like, it's still really good. It's just a bit bloated. And like, the reason behind that is because Sony wanted the filmmakers to like include all this extra shit, but it's like, I mean, the more you ask to put into like a 2-hour movie, the less you're gonna get back.
Because yeah, you could make an entire movie just about Venom. You don't need anything else there.
hmm Well, I think Sam Raimi, the director of those ones, and he was like, he did a lot of like stuff for those movies, not just direct it. I think he originally wanted it to just be Harry as the Green Goblin and the black suit. I think, because that way it's like, because that the thing of Harry being the Green Goblin is like is built up from the past two movies,
Right.
and then like the black suit is like the additional challenge for Spider-Man to face.
Yeah.
And then like you could just do Venom in the next one or whatever. And they were gonna make a fourth one, but I don't know what happened. It just like got cancelled, and they did the reboot instead. So
Well, it doesn't have a good score. It seems like it made enough in the box office. Like it was not a underperforming movie. The budget was 250. The box office was 895. So they made their money back
yeah,
plenty on it. I don't know.
there's some reason, but I forget. It's I haven't watched stuff about it in a long time.
I will
But
occasionally.
yeah, going back to what I said, it's just like the directing is it's just so much more interesting.
I actually recently watched The Amazing Spider-Man not that long ago. Like I'm not a big superhero movie person. It just came up on TV. It was actually really good. I was like, I'm not, as I said, not much of a superhero person. Really enjoyed that. I think I might have enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the original Spider-Man, but I don't know. It's been a while since I watched that as well.
I haven't watched the Amazing Spider-Man in a very long time. I remember like I remember enjoying it, but I definitely like the original ones more.
Hmm.
Maybe that's just because I grew up with them, but I think it goes back to that thing I was just saying. Like it's the filmmaking
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
lot better.
I don't know why I do this, but occasionally it's just some random Marvel. As I said, don't care about superhero movies, but what I do is some random thing will show up on my timeline on Twitter, and I'll just read through like a page or a couple of pages on the Marvel wiki, and the Marvel comic book universe is the dumbest thing I could ever imagine. Like, when you keep going for this long, you have to just make things get dumber and dumber and dumber as it goes on. Like,
Hmm.
this is how you have things like Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse, and all of those different Spider-Man like have their own like comic books like subplot series, and then there's like one where like Doctor Octopus becomes Spider-Man or something, and it's just fucking just lots of weird shit.
I love it. It's excellent.
Venom goes from being an antagonist to being an anti-hero to being a good guy back to being an anti-hero, and gets like other powers. Spider-Man has all these other weird like I don't understand like how you managed to keep a series like that going for so long, but I guess it has to do with just making it dumber and dumber as it goes.
I mean, like, I think the idea behind a lot of like standalone like subplot kind of comics, like taking a character and doing something different with it. I
Hmm.
think it's just like it's good to have like an already existing character and
Hmm.
then like throwing him into a new situation. It's just like the reason why it's weird is because they are still technically connected to the main
Mm.
universe of the whole thing, which like I don't know how I feel about that, but like um yeah, I think that's why it's weird. But like I've read a couple comic books and like that on their own they can like stand alone completely fine and they're
Mm.
really interesting. So
But from what I've seen, Marvel has set it up in such a way that they can just make shit up as they go, because the fact that they're all like early on they established that there are multiple universes that are going on at the same time, so they can just be like, you know what, we don't like that Spider-Man does this. Let's just make another Spider-Man that's completely different, has the exact same name, nothing else is similar though.
mhm.
And that's how you get things like what's his name? The Black Spider-Man, Miles something that I'm forgetting the name of.
Miles Morales.
Yes, which is actually a really good Spider-Man. From what I've seen, like I've seen clips of Into the Spider-Verse, and he seems like a actually really interesting character. And I know there's the game on. Yeah, there's the game that came out or was coming out or something about him.
Yeah, it came out. It's the sequel to like the Spider-Man game that was on the PS4,
Hmm.
and I really want to play it because I really like the first one, but I just haven't bought it yet because I wanted to get it on the PS5, but I have not bought one of those yet.
Can you actually buy PS5s yet?
I don't know, but I was just gonna wait until they get cheaper.
No, I mean like, are they even available? Because I know that during the holiday season you just couldn't buy them.
Yeah, yeah, like I don't know if they are.
Go to JB Hi-Fi.
But you should watch Spider-Verse because it is a very, very good movie.
An update on PS5 stock. Due to high demand and limited stock allocation from Sony, we are not taking orders at this time, so you cannot get them from JB Hi-Fi at this point apparently. Big W. Uh will not be available in store or online. Please continue to check back for further updates. Okay, I don't know if you can get a PS5 except from the scalpers then.
$1,000 for PS5. Thank you.
I do this with every console. I just wait for like a year or two, because that's when all the good games start coming out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised because like the PS5 actually has some like decent launch titles.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the time, I remember the PS4 didn't really have the best
What did it have?
things.
Killzone, which no one remembers. I think that Killzone game
Yeah,
killed the
I haven't
series.
played that.
Let's find out the launch titles.
um,
Oh lord,
had Knack.
Knack, Knack. Oh no. Okay, with Angry
I
Birds,
think there was
Star
one
Wars.
other thing. Oh yeah, great launch title.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which was on everything anyway. Battlefield 4 also on everything. Blacklight Retribution. I don't remember the Blacklight series either. I think that killed
Literal
it.
what game? Who
Uh,
game?
the worst Call of Duty ever made, Call of Duty Ghosts.
Hell yeah.
I'll show it on screen. Dive Kick. No idea what that is. FIFA 14, also on everything and not a console seller. Injustice Gods Among Us. Oh my god, that came out a while ago, didn't it? Just Dance 2014.
Okay, so just very sad lineup.
Madden, NBA. There's nothing on here that sold consoles.
Not for a very long time. PS4s were just Bloodborne machines.
Mm-hmm.
Like once Bloodborne came out, that was like the reason to buy a PS4. But
Oh,
past that,
right,
there
yeah.
wasn't a whole lot.
PS5 launch titles. I actually have no idea what's come out with this console. Okay, so we have the Spider-Man game. That's
I think most of the games that came out on the PS5 though are still PS4 games too.
right. Yeah, a lot of them are like, hey, buy it on the PS4, you get a free next gen upgrade.
Yeah, they did that a lot with the PS3 to 4. Like I remember I got Battlefield 4 and they had like a free upgrade to the PS4 version.
Mm-hmm. Fortnite. Fortnite on the PS5.
Will Fortnite ever die?
Sackboy. Wow, another Sackboy game.
That one's actually different.
Demon
Because
Souls.
it's
There we
like
go. That's a console seller right there.
uh
Demon Souls and Spider-Man. That will sell the console. That's all you need. But yeah, you were saying about
and
Sackboy?
Sackboy.
I didn't even know the franchise was
No,
still going.
no, that one's like a completely different game. I think that one's just like a 3D platformer.
Okay.
But like Little Big Planet is a creative tool, pretty much.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know why you'd care about it then without the rest of the stuff that came with the older games.
I don't know. I'm still keen to play it at some point though.
Okay. I do like mascot platformers, so hey, maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing. And
When are you playing Thai on your
I
stream?
was playing Thai on my stream the other day for Australia Day.
Oh, okay.
Very fun
I
game.
did not see that.
It's a little bit broken, just a little bit.
Oh,
So during the cutscenes, at least on when I'm playing it on Linux, the cutscenes lag, and not just
oh
lag,
no.
they also repeat themselves. So sometimes you have a line that just gets repeated like 3 or 4 times, and then just jumps forward in the cutscene.
Oh, here we go. I can see it now.
Also, there's some water textures that don't get loaded properly.
Oh my god. The Hades thumbnails are so good.
They're pretty lazy thumbnails. I just go and find one of the characters and like, I'm gonna put my face on it.
I still like it.
Actually, yeah, just in case anyone hasn't seen it, I'll just show you guys. Because I know
The Thai thumbnail. Oh no.
I'm very lazy with the gaming channel. Here we go.
Why is this one dude the only one in the chat?
Oh, the Indian guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a legend. I love him. I don't know. He just likes to just sit in chat and talk with me for like 2 hours.
Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef. That level annoyed me.
Great Barrier Reef, yeah. It was a pretty poorly designed level. I haven't actually collected all the collectibles there because I got lost and couldn't work how to get to the last area. You have to like swim under some rocks or something, and it's just not clear that there's a spot
Yeah.
there. But I've never actually
It's a
finished
weird
any of
game.
the Thai games. I love the series, and what I've played of them, I love, but I've never finished one.
I know I finished the first two like a couple times, but that was when I was way younger. I have no memory of it. I just know I have.
Yeah. I thought that like the Great Barrier Reef was a completely different area because I thought like there's one area later in the game with like a volcano and stuff that you go to, and I thought that was part of the Great Barrier Reef, but
Yeah.
no, Great Barrier Reef is a way different level. There's a couple of levels like that actually, like there's a rainforest level, and then later in the game there's another rainforest level where you meet Lenny the lyrebird, and I thought
Mhm.
that was the one I'd already seen.
I just remember the rainforest level because there's those weird flower things that you jump into that
Yeah,
go
that's
up.
the first one. Yeah, I've never played the second one, Bush Rescue, but I have played. I don't know why people don't like it. I have played a bit of Night of the Quinken, so the third game,
Mhm.
and there is a fourth game. We just don't speak about that one.
Yeah, that one's 2D
Yeah,
for some reason.
a
I
couple of
think
years.
because they didn't have enough money.
Yeah, the studio has sort of been on life support for a while. When the original games came out, they had 30 developers. Now they're down to 12, and
Ooh.
yeah, they want to make a Thai 5 at some point. It's just they don't have the manpower or the money to do it.
Mm.
And if they want to make it, they've said they want to make it like a game for the current generation, which means it's going to be a much more demanding game to make. So it would have
I
to be
love this chat comment.
magic
Sorry
mushrooms.
to
Those are
cut
not
you
good
off.
for you. That was that posted that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I love my streams. They're fun.
I don't think I was doing much on Tuesday, so I could have watched it if I knew you were streaming.
With the game streams, I usually don't do much announcement. It's just like half an hour before. I'm like, I'm gonna be live.
Your banner live every to be announced.
Yeah. I need to actually go and fix that. I've been too lazy to do it. Yeah. That's fine. But I think we're gonna get some fun clips from 5D chess on the weekend, because I have played
I'm very keen.
literally none of that. It's a topic every time you're on the podcast, it seems. But if people don't know what 5D chess is yet, quick rundown. I'll bring it up on Steam. 5D chess with multiverse time travel. This is a masterpiece of a game. Basically, it's chess, but you can move through space and you can move through time, and it's fucked. I don't know how to
Please
play it.
come. No, this won't be out by the time that we're streaming it. But
No, it won't. It'll be
go watch it.
Yeah, go
watch it when it's done.
Use your time travel to go watch it. There will probably be another 5G chess stream at some point. I don't know when.
It's excellent.
And I don't know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail for this one. I might find something from this podcast and just... We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I've got some ideas.
I have been playing a bit of chess recently. Like just normal chess. I play it on chess.com and there's like puzzles that you can do every day. So I'll usually just do those, and then like if I'm in the mood I'll do an actual game, and like my rating is super low, so like compared to what level I actually should be at. So whenever I play, I just stomp on everyone.
I have never been good at chess. I probably could get good at it if I tried. It's just I haven't.
It's just like, I mean, this is coming from someone that's not very good.
Yeah,
But to me, it
your
just seems
story,
like
the Grandmaster.
no, it just seems like a lot of it is thinking ahead and like trying to see what move your opponent would be doing.
Mm-hmm. That assumes your
Like
opponent knows how to
once you
play the
get
game.
past the basics. Yeah, of course.
Oh, if you I imagine there's probably like a level in chess where you're good enough where you can play against people who are actually good at the game, but if you play against someone who's absolutely terrible, who has no idea what they're doing, you cannot predict a single thing they're doing. Obviously, when you get to like a certain level where you can play like 5, 6 moves ahead against grandmasters, that's different. Um, but I imagine there's probably a level in chess where someone being that terrible at chess can probably beat you just by doing stupid things.
I mean, maybe, but also there's like, I think there's a video of a grandmaster using only a queen and a king to
Jesus.
beat Mr. Beast with a full board.
Oh god. Uh,
So yeah,
but that is a grandmaster, and they're a whole nother beast.
very true. You become chess prodigy by age 3.
I don't know. I think it's just that growing up, I just I didn't really have anyone to play chess with. Because if I wanted to play something, I'd be playing video games.
hmm
So that yeah.
I saw that video that someone posted in your Discord of putting Luke Smith's face over your video game video.
Yeah, there's a
I
couple
don't
of
know
guys in my
who did
Discord who
it,
are
but
messing around with deep fakes, and I'm worried because I don't know where they're gonna go with it.
just wait until they get like your voice, where they can just type stuff in and it uses your voice.
Wait, have actually that is a thing, not for me. No one's putting that much effort. Um, this it? Is this the one? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. There is a video where someone has done that with Joe Rogan's voice.
I think wait. Yeah, I haven't seen that video, but I have seen what I think I was listening to a podcast a long time ago, and it's like um Joe Rogan and someone else, and he was like telling the person how there are those things of him.
I'm just going to give people a little taste of this. So this is going to be Joe Rogan talking about the chimp hockey team that he owns.
Friends, I've got something new to tell all of you. I've decided to sponsor a hockey team made up entirely of chimps. I'm tired of people telling me that chimps are not capable of kicking human ass in sports. Chimps are just superior athletes, and these chimps have been working out hard. They're throwing kettlebells, battle ropes, everything. I've got.
This is actually ridiculously good. It just basically sounds like Joe Rogan has had a bad day. It's like it's a very monotone Joe Rogan, but
Yeah.
it's scarily accurate. And I don't like it. The future will be scary. But yes, if someone wants to do that with my voice, you have full permission to do so. Get me talking about, I don't know, whatever you... Actually, I don't trust guys in my Discord. They're going to make me say some pretty bad things.
I love Windows 10.
No, they're...
I am denouncing Linux, and I am officially moving to Windows Vista.
No, I've got... that's fine. I've got some people in my Discord who are like hardcore 4chan guys, so I don't trust them.
I love children in a very special way.
Oh, lordy lord. Okay.
When are you gonna post your channel on 4chan?
I actually have shown up on 4chan a couple of times apparently. On /G, which is the
Oh yeah,
technology
technology.
board. I
That's
think
interesting.
that's why occasionally I get comments on my videos being like, haha, this guy's based. This is based YouTuber. This Linux YouTuber is based. Like, am I though? Am I really? I don't know. That I don't know. Some people seem to like me over there. I haven't tried to pander to them like some people have, so maybe not as much, or maybe that's better actually, because the pandering seems to piss them off even more.
Yeah, as a general rule, like, don't ask for anything. Don't pander.
Yeah. Because my camera was slightly off angle the entire time. No one would have noticed besides me, but I have to look at the camera. Yeah, I've definitely seen a couple of Linux YouTubers do that. Look, I like to mess with things as I'm recording. I shouldn't do that. I should just leave them as they are and just accept it as it is. But that's never gonna happen.
Don't touch.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've got something that I don't know if you've heard of. It's a wonderful video game. Sadly, it's not multiplayer. Sadly, it's just a single player experience, and it's a very cheap experience, but I think it's an experience that a lot of people need to have in their life. This is a game called Beer, Vodka, and the Fall of Berlin.
Oh no. Oh. What is this?
I do own this. It was $1.77.
I've seen so many shit like Unity games at this point where I'm like, I don't know if I know this one or not because they all look super similar.
Click on the developer page because they make tons of these. They've got like 2 games in the works. They've got Bear, Vodka, Balalaika, Cyberpunk, Bear, Vodka, Balalaika, Call of Chernobyl. They've made some other shitty games, but we don't care about those. We've got Escape from Gulag, which is a maze game. They use the exact same
Girls
model.
Battlegrounds.
Yeah, Girls Battlegrounds. That was one of their first games. Oh, also the fun thing about Bears, what was this one called? Bear, Vodka, and Fall of Berlin. It's such a Unity asset flip. They didn't even put collision boxes on the buildings. You can just walk through the buildings.
Oh,
And I've played it for 5 minutes. I've got 4 of the achievements out of 12. I don't know how to get the rest of them.
I'll just buy you the rest of their games.
I've considered doing it. Like I don't know how they don't have more followers on Steam. They need to. This is
They really don't.
Also, the main menu music is is the national anthem of communist Russia.
Look, at least they have it at like $3 normally. That's respectable because there's like asset flips that ask for like 15, which is really just like yanking my chain.
Yeah, no, these guys know they're just taking the piss, and they're like, "Fuck it." But they have very positive reviews, which is good. And there's actually someone in here who gave like a legitimate review of the game. I don't understand why. Here we go. There is only one location, and the bear runs and shoots endless stream of enemies. Too little content. Leaderboard does not work. The game heats up the computer. Poor optimization. Oh yeah. Also, the game runs like ass as well. If you run to the edge of a location, you can jump off the map. The bear gets stuck in textures sometimes. That's impressive. How do you get stuck in textures when there's no collision boxes? Oh, and they also reviewed the game in Russian as well. That's hilarious.
That's awesome. I love that.
This is great. Yeah. There's a lot of games like this on Steam because Steam has literally no quality control. They don't care at all.
I remember when it did, but I guess it just got to the point where it's like there's too many new studios wanting to get on, and they're just like, eh.
Well, the initial problem they had was when they introduced early access. Early access was just a joke because wasn't it like you get enough votes or something, and then you just get the game on Steam?
Yeah, there was like Steam Greenlight.
Oh, Greenlight, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you need like a certain amount of votes, and then I think that got abused because people just use bots or something.
I miss Greenlight. Yeah, there was so many
I don't
shit
really
games that
remember.
came from that.
Yeah, I think it's like you need to pay like $100. You need to pay like $100 to like put your game on Greenlight, and then just get enough votes, and then you get put on there.
Oh, the Greenlight page is still available. What the hell?
Is it?
Yeah, it's still available. You just can't upload anything to it. See, we have amazing games like this one right here. For Drug Wars.
Oh, this looks great.
This is so bad. 4 out of 20. Ha ha ha. Get it? It's funny because it's the drug numbers.
I love when the camera is like when your car is being obscured by the road and other buildings because your camera is too far away.
Or, the fact that your car is the same color as the ground sometimes and you can't see it. That's also fun.
Why does the trailer have a cursor on it? Get the cocaine.
Get the cocaine. Wait, let's play the trailer. I'm going to mute the audio because it might be... This
awful.
Is Drug Wars.
Making money is your dream. Life your dream now in Drug Wars. The Chinese city, Chinatown. The Chinese city, Chinatown is known as drug stronghold. You are Marius and new in the city, new with a capital.
Mm-hmm.
Build your own dealer network and see how your money is day by day increasing. Be the king of Chinatown. Drive various cars.
Do you want to be the king of Chinatown?
Open run. I want to be the king of Chinatown. Deal drugs. Fight against criminals and arrest them.
But you are a criminal.
Wait. Yeah, work as a detective and as drug dealer to the same time. Fly helicopter and planes.
Oh god. Made by Brain Strain Studio. This profile is
actually giving me a brain strain right now. Very good concept.
Oi, don't
With 3 to 5 updates, this game will look cool. If they insert AIs in game, tons of missions, etc. I like it and I approve it.
I approve this message.
Greenlight it. This game is one of the better games I've seen on Steam Market. It has a great concept and the game seems fun, so I say greenlight it, smiley face.
God, why was Greenlight so bad?
This person's just like, you were obviously paid or given a reward to post this, and the person replies, I have never been paid in my life to support something, considering that I'm so young, but believe what you want, man.
Okay, so when I found that was on the front page of Greenlight. That was one of the last games that was ever on Greenlight. Oh my god.
It really represents what it was.
Basically, yeah. Also, we have a poop tail.
No.
A poop tail.
Kinda reminds me of GTA Chinatown Wars. Oh, it's almost like it's not a ripoff. I don't like that. Why did you send me this?
Finally, they had a Kickstarter as well. Oh my god, wait.
I don't like this, but It looks like they put a lot more effort into it
They
than
did.
Drug Wars.
Yeah, this is actually like a legitimate Greenlight game. It's just a dumb concept. Yeah, they've made all of these assets themselves.
Why?
Because they have a scat fantasy. And it made $3,000 out of its $4,715 goal on Kickstarter. $3,000.
Look, I'm not gonna say anything, but you kind of like got what you put into that.
Also, $3,000 from 51 backers. How much money did some of these people put into this game?
This one. Jim Jam Games presents Bee's Knees.
Someone pledged €500 to this game.
It's probably the developers.
Probably. I did scroll past that one.
That people that's something that people do. Like, if their Kickstarter is like not getting money, they'll just donate to themselves because they just get the money back.
Ah, yeah. As long as you get past the goal, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, actually, well, I think they might lose some money because Kickstarter will probably take
but
a bit.
If you're making like $5,000, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
It's Bee's Knees.
Why is there lightning?
Because the bees and the knees.
This seems like something I would have made with like Greenfoot, which is like a Java game engine.
Would have made it in Scratch.
Yeah, actually, wouldn't it be funny if this actually was a Scratch game that tried to get on Steam? There are RPG maker games on Steam. It looks
like a Scratch game.
There are RPG maker games on Steam, so I wouldn't be surprised. 10 out of 10. Next one. 0 out of 10.
Amazing.
Wait. Oh, fuck off. Oh, God.
What?
Fuck off. It made it to the actual Steam store.
Hell yeah. Do you want me to buy it for you?
It's like 99 cents.
Bee's Knees. When are you playing this on your stream? That's the real question.
That is a good question. Maybe I'll combine it with when I play Bear Vodka and The Fall of Berlin, because I won't be able to play that for like 2 hours.
Limitless gameplay. Thousands of angry insects.
Okay, here we go. Jim Jam Games are a small indie development team with a love for the retro games of the 80s and 90s. Why this is a retro game? We only develop games that embrace that era, aiming to provide true classic-style gaming with a massive retro feel, maybe with a slight hint of what these games would have been like with more processing power. We don't aim to develop AAA games, but simply to bring our passion for a time gone by to those who truly love classic-themed and inspired games. If this is a genre and era that you love, then our games are for you. What?
Recommended 4 gigabytes of RAM. Processor, quad core or higher.
Okay.
How is your game that badly optimized?
I don't know, maybe
when
Steam
it looks
doesn't let
like actual Scratch game.
These might be the minimum requirements to actually run Steam.
I feel like I've run Steam on worse than that.
Oh my god, they've made so many other games as well. Okay, so Solstice.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Firebird.
This actually does look like a 90s style game. I'll give you that. Okay. Sure. Maybe not everything they have is complete garbage. The game's probably terrible, but this actually looks like a 90s game.
They put a bit more effort into it. I still really don't like their logo though. Freaking Jim Jam game.
Well, I wonder what Firebird is inspired by.
Surely not Space Invaders.
No, definitely not. Okay, then.
Alright, I'm sick of looking at this stupid developer. Get out of here.
Okay, yeah, that's enough of that one then. That one then. I cannot speak.
Look, I only want you to look at this one because of the picture.
Oh god. Oh my god, what is that?
Survival element, obviously.
Don't fucking play the audio. What?
What we are going to add: sending your dog to hunt, choosing the character's clothes, animations of the incoming weather, varying weather conditions.
Yep. Selected features of the game. World of game lives, so everything is changing all the time. Planting and cutting down trees, processing wood, producing planks, firewood, construction beams, and branches. Planting, watering, and collecting vegetables. Construction of weather stations in order to obtain longer-term forecasts. Okay, that's fine. Providing characters with food. Keeping the house warm.
Etc. That's a really good feature of your game. Etc.
What? Okay, there looks like there's a game here at least. It might just be an asset flip. Probably is an asset flip.
I can't say it looks too great, but
yeah, no, it definitely doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's a game. Yeah, it's a game.
it definitely is a game.
That's all I can say about it.
Oh. I have almost finished all of the Harry Potters.
What one is that one now?
I'm up to this. This is the last one.
Oh, okay. That's a
Death
cool
of
cover.
Hallows. I'm like almost half. Oh, a bit over halfway through. Yeah, it's a really cool cover.
Yeah, it actually does look pretty cool. I'm gonna show you something. So just talk about it for a second. I'll find what I'm trying to show you. What do you
would
think
recommend.
Yeah.
So far, it's definitely really good. It's probably the movie is probably the closest to this one, just because like it's a two-parter. But there's still stuff they left out for some reason, which is like very important to understanding what's happening. So I thought that was a little bit strange, and they also changed stuff. I don't know how much you remember, but like they can like basically teleport in Harry Potter once they like become like adults.
Right.
And they do that a lot in the book because like everyone's after Harry because the ministry is overtaken by Voldemort or whatever. So everyone's after him, and they like have to constantly like go to different places and camp out. But like in the movie, they said, so part of it is they're escaping from some bad dudes, and Ron gets injured. And in the movie, they say they can't. It's called apparating, the teleporting thing. They can't apparate because he's injured. He's too weak. But like, in the book, they still just do it. It's just really weird because in the movie, they still go to all the same places, but they like apparently walk there.
Right.
Even though they literally travel all over England.
I can't find it. Okay. I wanted to show you the there's a really like so Harry Potter's had a bunch of different re-releases. And a lot of them had like different covers. There is a really terrible set of covers for the Japanese version. I can't find it. Oh, it's like this really bad line art version. I don't know why they were ever made.
Oh no.
Because I'll show you the the covers that are coming up. Because the ones that are coming up actually look fairly decent.
The ones that are out right now look really nice.
You open image in a separate tab. Here we go. Like, these covers look really good. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Copy image address. There we go. Like, I wouldn't make fun of these ones. These ones are actually awesome. They're like these crayon
Ooh.
ones.
Yeah, they're kind of like abstract. They look really nice.
But no, I can't. And like all of them are like a very. It's a well-known scene where if you've read the book or seen the movie, you would notice what it is. Like the second one, the second one here, you have the phoenix flying down past something that's supposed to be scary, and there's like a sword in it as well. Third one, you've got like a deer thing, from fifth one you can see a what is it, the freaking dog thing. Yeah, dog thing. Actually, I like the last one. The last one is great.
Some dude on a bike.
Fucking flying through the I don't know what's going on with this one.
That one's meant to be of like the start when they all take polyjuice potions, so they all look like Harry because they like want to make sure it's all safe for him to be transported to a different place.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Hagrid on the bike, but like that's not how the bike is meant to look at all.
Oh, I found it. Yes. Here we go. Okay, I can't find a list of all of them, but we have a couple here.
Oh no! What the fuck is that?
And I have another one here as well. So I'll Am I actually able to see the images properly? No, those are really compressed. So I'm not sure what volumes those are.
That's meant to be the one you sent. I think is number 7.
The second.
It has a 7 on it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. We have more of them. Okay, I'm not actually showing them on the screen. Here we go. Here's another one. This is This is Harry Potter. What is that? Naso no Pudding. That's so. This is 6 right here.
Yeah, that's Half-Blood Prince. That's a really weird thing to pick for the cover. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Hermione attacking Ron.
Naso no Prince. That's the name there. Love it. It's beautiful. Oh yes. Okay, now we found all of them. Cool. Here's another one. This is Harry Potter.
Is that meant to be Snape? That's number 5.
Yeah. I'm trying to read the name. Fushicho no Kishidan. Fushicho no Kishidan. So 5 is that Order of the Phoenix? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Snape, I think.
Look, these are really bad covers, but like I kind of like the art for how weird it is.
Oh yeah, the art looks fucking like awful and weird, but it's great. Here's Goblet of Fire.
Oh, that is fucking cursed. At least that's like an obvious scene from the book, though.
Yeah, so this is
That's not in the movie for some reason, even though it's a really big plot point.
Oh, what was the scene then?
It's like at the Quidditch World Cup, and then there's like Death Eaters everywhere, and then the Dark Mark gets cast into the sky, which is basically just like Voldemort's mark.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks that this really important ministry dude, he has an elf. They think that elf did it for some reason. And that's like what the drawing is. It's the elf with the mark and all the tents in the background. Ooh, Dumbledore do be looking strange in that cover.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
This is like weird cave paintings.
I kind of want to own like a full series of the books with these covers.
Not gonna lie, I do as well.
Problem is, Harry Potter's a little difficult to read in Japanese. But I kind of want them on my shelf anyway.
I think number 6 is my favorite of the ones that you sent.
Which?
Just Ron's face is so good.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay, I'll bring it back up on the screen.
Ooh.
If you're just listening to the audio version here, there will be a clip of this. Go watch it because these are absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's very silly.
Yeah, I think I was reading a thread about Japanese grammar, and someone recommended some books to read, and someone was like, "Oh, I'm reading through Harry Potter," and the version they linked was with these fucking awful covers. I sort of understand what's going on in all of them. It's just like it's sort of very interpretive of how the characters are supposed to look.
What are you talking about? I remember Ron looking like that.
Yeah, with his lanky boy arms and Hermione looking like a grandma.
I remember Snape looking like that.
To be fair, the Snape one, not too far off.
It's not too far off, but it is very cursed.
He is a little cursed. But I don't know, my favorite is probably I reckon my favorite has to be Goblet of Fire, which I don't think I'd ever say my favorite is Goblet of Fire before this point.
As in, like, an actual interesting cover. That one does look better.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's all done in, like, without lifting, like, the pencil. But I know it's not, but, like, it almost looks like it is.
I sort of get what you mean. But hey, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore asked calmly. Your name in the Goblet of Fire.
Actual crackhead energy.
I'm sure there's other covers.
Oi, Harry, you put your fucking name in the Goblet of Fire. I can't.
Oh god. Okay. So it's 1 now, so I just need to be back in like 2 seconds and. Yo.
Hello.
I actually didn't stop the recording, so I'll just cut that segment out.
I was looking at my phone the whole time.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Cool. Did you hear about what's happening with GameStop? Surely you can't have missed that.
I have not seen that.
Wait, oh, okay. So, GameStop is a failing company, as everyone should know at this point. GameStop,
I know that.
Yeah, right. And if you're outside of the US, EB Games is owned by the same company. So there was a bunch of big hedge funds that were basically shorting the stocks. So they were shorting the stocks. They wanted to go down in price, and by having it go down in price, it would make them a shitload of money. But the problem with shorting a stock is, regardless of whether the price goes up or down, you still have to buy it at whatever price it is when your contract is over. So, a bunch of people on Wall Street Bets, a subreddit that I hope you know about, they decided that they want to fuck over the hedge funds, and the GameStop stock has gone from this to it is at fucking, I think, $300 a stock, up from $2 or something stupid.
Ooh.
And right now it's costing some of these hedge funds billions of dollars. GameStop.
That's a pretty good name.
There we go. $347 right now. And yeah, right now, Wall Street Bet's still doing their thing, trying to like pump it up as much as possible. There are there are people on like mainstream media in America who are trying to get Wall Street Bets like investigated by the SEC and trying to get Wall Street Bets shut down, trying to say they're like manipulating the market. The thing that really spiked it up even more, though, is when Elon Musk just tweeted out GameStop and linked to the original Reddit post. And then it just went, whew! And
that's pretty good. I like that.
There's a couple of billionaires outside of the hedge funds who are also being like, all in on GameStop, fucking watch it go to the moon. And, yeah, it's an absolute fucking mess right now. I think their subreddit has now gone private as well, because they're getting a lot of trolls on there from the massive spike in users, and also their Discord has been banned.
Wow, that's dumb.
But I'm surprised you haven't heard about that, to be honest. It's been sort of going on everywhere.
No, I really don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you last time. I deleted all my socials and stuff, and I don't look at any news or anything. And so, like, my only way of seeing stuff is from YouTube, and I guess it's just like hasn't recommended me.
You just haven't come across that part of YouTube yet.
A lot of YouTube either. Yeah, exactly.
Because I know that like a couple of just commentary channels, like Some Ordinary Gamers has done a video on it, and a couple other people like that.
Yeah, I haven't watched him for a while, and he's stopped coming up in my stuff. So,
what do you watch on YouTube? I want to know.
That's a good question. Let me check my watch later.
Behind the Veil of Connor.
I watch Northern Light. Well, I don't really watch him. I listen to Northern Light every night when I go to sleep. It's just like he has like over 10,000 videos of playing Binding of Isaac. So I just listen to those when I go to sleep because he's just really, it's basically just a podcast. Something nice to listen to when you're kind of winding down. I watch Psyched Substance whenever he uploads a new video. He's a psychedelic YouTube channel.
Okay. Substance.
I watch You Suck at Cooking when he uploads stuff. Mr. Nigel, of course.
Yep.
Other than that, just kind of just random stuff that pops up in my feed. I haven't looked at my subscription tab for a long time.
I never use subscription. I always go to home. Home's always better.
Like I always used to use my subscription, and like I would actively like keep up with all my stuff, but like I got to the point where I think it was when I didn't have internet for a long time, and I kind of just gave up on trying to keep up with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's my only concern about doing like long-running series stuff. I'd much rather do stuff where you can just pop in, pop out whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, my homepage right now is, people can probably work out what it's like. But
I'll have a look at my homepage.
So we have Wall Street Millennial, because I've been watching a couple of. I don't usually watch Wall Street Millennial stuff, but because I watched a couple of the GameStop videos, now that's fucking taking over my homepage. We've got Mental Outlaw, because there's a couple of Linux videos I occasionally watch. Lewis Rossman, because gotta love Lewis Rossman. Gotta love that MacBook repair videos. Actually, mainly he's just.
I have watched a bit of him.
Lately, he's just been talking about the New York real estate market and Wall Street bets. We have some VTubers, because of course. Matt Colbo, who is a very new channel. You probably have never heard of him. But he does these, like, I guess he acts out like a skit, but he's the only actor in it, so it's just him going back and forth with himself playing two characters.
Okay.
And the video we have here is You're a Homophone. And then we have Abroad in Japan and Sea Dog VA. And then it's like, after that it's just COVID-19 news. I'm like, nope, not gonna watch that. Don't scroll down that far.
I keep like getting rid of that off of my homepage, and it just keeps coming
But
back.
you can get rid of it? Oh, you can. That's news to me. I did not know that. Thank you for that. But yeah, it's gonna come back, because of course it is.
Yeah, my homepage is like has one of your videos on it, even though I don't really watch your channel.
I love when I log into one of my second channels, and it's always got one of my videos recommended. Like, YouTube, you can see that I have like all these accounts logged in at the same time, right? Why are you recommending stuff that I have logged in on my own system?
Yeah, my homepage, Science Substance Video, Northern Line, yours, Nigel, Sean Head, Dashcams Australia.
Okay.
I recommend that channel. That's my channel that I would want to recommend at the end.
Yeah.
I'll do it now, but also do it at the end if I remember. It's just like literally just compilations of dashcam videos from Australia.
I've seen a few of
I'm
them,
pretty
yeah.
sure the channel's run by like some 40 or 50-year-old guy, because it's just it screams like just like Gen X Australian, like but I would definitely check that out. I think it's pretty approachable for anyone. It's just really funny to watch.
Oh yeah, dashcam videos are great no matter where they're coming from. Dashcam videos and any clips from like the airport security shows, both of those are great.
But yeah, if you live in Australia, it's really fun to see if like anywhere that you know comes up. I remember in one of them, I saw the Mount Barker sign, you know, the like weird thing. And like as you're coming into that, this dude with a boat was crossing across traffic, and he had just blocked off the oncoming traffic completely.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what my thing looks like.
Yeah, my usually it's a lot more VTubers in here, but I guess I'm watching some other stuff that's been sort of changing it. Oh, there's also some Critical in here as well, because Critical's great.
He'll occasionally pop up on my thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched that much Critical, but then I'll watch like just a recommended video was shot from like 7 years ago. I'm like, okay, this is good, and then it's just nothing but Critical. Because that's how YouTube works. It's like, hey, you like this one thing? YouTube go. Oh Lord.
If you're interested, you don't have to be interested in drugs, but would also recommended Psych Substance, just purely for the journey of his channel, just like him having like a crisis every 6 months, and then like YouTube trying to shut down his channel because it's about drugs.
Oh, I don't remember what the channel was. There was a I think a Swedish channel that was very similar a couple of years ago. And every single
Yeah, I think
video.
it was called Drugs Lab or something.
Yeah, Drugs Lab. And like every video, they would just be like, "Okay, we're gonna take LSD. Okay, we're gonna take heroin. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take that," and just watch what result it has. And it was actually a really informative channel.
Something interesting about that channel though is like they got some of the facts really wrong. Like in their LSD video, the guy that takes it, he's like, "Oh, it tastes really bitter," and that's like one of the signs that it's not real LSD and it's something that could just like easily kill you. It's just funny because it's like that's one of the first things you learn if you look up anything about LSD is that if it tastes bitter or has any taste, you should not take that.
I don't know. I've never done LSD.
But,
that's not me just saying I
go
haven't
on
done it
for it.
because it's illegal. No, I just haven't done LSD.
Yeah, it's something else.
We cannot confirm nor deny
yeah.
whether Connor has used LSD before, because that would be illegal.
Yeah. Theoretically.
Theoretically, it's an experience.
Yeah, theoretically.
So I've heard from a friend.
I heard from a friend. He detailed exactly what it was like.
Yep. So, what did you actually get up to in Australia Day? It sounds like you didn't really do too much.
I didn't at all. I didn't even realize it was Australia Day.
I think it's what a lot of people were like, because you didn't really, well, most people didn't really go out and do anything, because...
No, actually, I had a doctor's appointment. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. What a fun day.
I just have like I have like a sore leg. I don't know what's happened to it. And I had like an ultrasound and an x-ray and nothing's wrong. So I'm like, well, why the fuck does my leg hurt then?
It's in your head.
So I need to go to a physio and see what they think.
Mm-hmm. It's all in your head.
That's what
Everything's
I did.
in your head.
Obviously.
Mm.
I mean, technically everything is in your head.
That is true. That is very true.
Everything gets processed by your brain.
Now, my mum had like an actual wrist problem. Like there was a lump on her wrist. They did like a CT scan or whatever on it, and it was like, nah, there's nothing wrong here. And it's just all in your head. Like, well, there's like a lump on my wrist.
It's just a lump.
Just a lump. There's a lump here
Just
though.
imagining it.
How's the lump in my head? Like you can see the lump. Obviously, she didn't take that as
you're imagining the lump.
Obviously, she didn't take that as like the one conclusive result. She went and saw someone else about that one.
Nah, if you have the lump, it's because you're thinking that you have it, which makes it happen. If you just think you don't have it, it will go away.
Is that like the guys who meditate for like 30, 40 years, just sitting on a mountain and then can like control where their stomach is?
Yeah, sure.
That's actually a thing. Did you know?
I know.
Okay, cool. I
just saying, yeah.
You didn't know about Wall Street bets. I don't know what you don't know about.
I knew about Wall Street bets. I just didn't know about the GameStop thing.
Ah, okay. That's fair.
When are we gonna become monks?
I don't know. When are we gonna
live off of nothing but sunlight and oxygen?
Become breatharians.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Now we're in something you know about. Crazy people on the internet. Breatharians. Let's go. I imagine there's people watching this who don't know what a breatharian is. Basically, they're these people who think they don't need to eat food and don't need to consume water. They can just live off of sunlight and breathing and
photosynthesis.
Yeah, they're plants, except plants also eat food and drink water, but we'll ignore that part. And also,
there's hydrogen and oxygen in the air, and when you breathe it in, it turns into water. Okay.
That's very true. Yes, you just need to breathe in very misty air, and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Mm.
You ever been to a forest?
And as you might expect, it turns out that every single one of them is a charlatan who is eating food off camera because, of course, they are. They're not fucking magic.
Okay, non-believer.
Oh, speaking of non-believers, in one of my Discord servers, someone sent this video. It was called "How to Travel During COVID-19 Without Following Quarantine and Without like having to wear a mask and all that." And this person was like, "Under natural law in Australia, you have the right to travel and the right to not be restricted. Therefore, the government is not able to stop you if you cross the border." It's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
IQ play.
And she's claimed that she's like traveled around the world during COVID-19. Like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. It's not a.
She has. She teleported.
She used fucking Harry Potter magic.
Yeah, she used apparition.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're
apparition.
talking about.
She's actually a wizard.
She just doesn't want to share it. That's so stupid.
Oh, sorry, a witch. They're witches in the Harry Potter universe. They're female. I forgot about that. Sorry.
Witch and a wizard.
Wizard. Oh, yeah. On Australia, I just worked. Like, I didn't do anything exciting either besides, play Thai at night. Because Tuesday's the day I normally record and edit videos anyway, so it's just a normal working day for me. Yeah, but I did drink a bit.
Imagine doing stuff.
Imagine doing stuff. Speaking of doing stuff, like how's that going for you? Last time I talked to you, you were working a job of some sort, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I did like a couple shifts and then they just stopped calling me.
Oh, okay.
So I need to get a new casual job, but I've been working on a website for myself because I want to get back into doing commission stuff. And I feel like it's a lot easier to convince someone to go with me if I have a website that they can just go to and like check out my shit.
Absolutely.
So I've been doing that. I have like a couple videos that I want to work on that I just haven't gotten around to. I have also been working on writing a book because it's something I've always wanted to do. So I've been doing that as well.
Man of many talents. Yeah, let me know when you start the website. I'll post about it on my my creator page.
Thank you. That'll be good.
But I've been looking to get some music commissioned, and if I was to I wouldn't go with anyone who doesn't have an existing portfolio. Like I don't know why anyone would ever do that. It's just like, oh, I have no idea what you're capable of. Make me something. Like, no.
Surprise me.
Because I want to get a background music loop that I can use for the streams. Because right now I'm just using Stream Beats, and Stream Beats is fine. I just want something that's personal to me.
Yeah, something that separates you a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to go on Fiverr and get something made. Because, fuck it, why not? See what I can find.
Then you can make a video about it.
Yeah, because Fiverr videos are very original. No one's ever done those before.
Never, ever.
See, knowing my luck, no one would watch it, because my regular audience wouldn't watch it. And then if your regular audience doesn't watch it, you're basically fucked. But
yeah,
to be fair, like I've had some people watching stuff that I wouldn't expect them to watch. Like I did a video on the camera, and people watched that. It was actually a fairly well-performing video. And I'm going to do one about my my audio upgrade as well, and that one's probably going to have people watching it as well. So, maybe.
I'm just like looking at my channel. I haven't looked at it in a long time. I'm just curious to know how many views are like from me rewatching my own videos.
Oh, since you haven't looked at your channel, do you know how many subs you have on library?
I know there's quite a bit on there now.
Yep, there is. There's actually a lot.
So I need to like bend my thing down to like
Go
go
good.
into
Actually,
this.
yeah.
Oops, sorry. Oh, yeah, sign in by freaking email, bro. This is what's wrong with America.
Okay, I can just show you it, or I can find it on the list, maybe, possibly.
No.
No.
I'm already almost there.
Can't find it.
Excuse me, where's my email to log in?
Oh, it's taking a while, is it?
Resend link. New email sent.
Rip.
Where's my fucking email, bro? Alright, never mind. You can send me the link, thanks.
Okay, here's it. Here we go. Without uploading anything in like a month, 2 months, it says on here.
Yeah, 2 months.
1,225 subscribers.
What the fuck? Why? How many views does the last video have?
Like 18, I think.
13.
13. Oh, I was wrong. But Odyssey and Library are actually taking off like massively. I think I'm at, what am I at? 14,700 on the podcast and 18,800 on the main channel, which is stupid. And other channels are really taking off as well. I think the biggest like regular channel is at like, I don't know, maybe 60,000 subscribers or something, or maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's like 100,000 now. I don't even know. It's a lot.
What does the tab for cheese mean?
I don't know. I don't know what the Odyssey team is doing. I think
Home following cheese. The universe, the Wild West.
Yeah, they want to make Odyssey like the more YouTubery platform. So they've got like these tabs and stuff. There's gonna be things that get filtered out on this one, because they want to be able to do like advertising on here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you get these weird tabs.
These fucking thumbnails, I can't.
Oh, which ones?
Just like of random videos on Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very much like early YouTube in many ways.
Yeah, well, actually, early YouTube didn't have thumbnails.
Didn't it? Wait, are you actually fucking with me?
I'm not. And at the start, you couldn't do custom thumbnails, and then I think there was a time when you had to be partnered.
Oh, yeah.
To do them.
Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
And then people figured out that the thumbnail, that like the pre-made thumbnails come from like a certain splice in your video. So then people would like cut in one frame to have a proper thumbnail.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I mean, now it's just fine.
But yeah, back then you also had, I think, before you had a couple, maybe like 100 subs or something, you could only do under 10 minutes, or under 15 minutes, something like that.
Yep.
Those were the days. Now I can just be like, I'm gonna make a video, upload 10 hours, and it's not gonna stop me.
Why not? Just
10 hours of black screen.
10-hour video.
Oh lord. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea, but I do like how it's sort of like the more freestyle of content right now. It's like a lot of people are just experimenting with stuff rather than being like, okay, hey, let's do a Fiverr video because Fiverr videos are popular. Let's do a TikTok laugh compilation, haha, kids are stupid video. I've had I don't know why this is happening, but on YouTube Stories, I've been noticing more and more people uploading their TikToks to it, and I'm just like, is this funny? Is this humor? I don't understand. Am I getting old?
What is this post you made of you on a kangaroo?
So I have people in my Discord server that like to make fan art, and yeah, things like that happen. That's one of my Discord mods.
Fan art is a interesting term for it, definitely.
Yeah, well, have you? Oh, you wouldn't have seen it because you don't use it. Oh god, that's the worst version. Here is my favorite one. This is my new Twitter profile picture.
I do not like this.
I absolutely love it. It's so good.
That is extremely cursed.
I think it was more cursed before he fixed the eyes, because before he didn't actually increase the size of my face properly. So we got this one, which I.
That is so much worse.
But yeah, there's lots of these ones. Some of them are a bit much.
Yeah, I can't say that I love those.
Here's one. Here's a good one actually.
I did see that one. I love that one.
I need to go and post this one somewhere.
That can be the thing that you post on 4chan and be like, hey, check out my channel. I am Luke Smith Jr. Here I am with my dad in a being DJ.
God. Yes, yes, I will do that. Okay, since we're already doing this is the last one I'll show you, and then maybe we'll find something else. I do like this one as well.
Oh jeez, fucking speaker.
Straight out of Adelaide. I don't know what this was originally a cover for.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know anything about older rap music, but I do like it.
I can't get over that first one you said.
Yeah, so that one was titled Uwu Robertson.
I feel like that's actually just a sleep paralysis demon that's gonna come harvest my organs.
But this was how I got my my Twitter banner. This was a bit of fan art as well. This one. This is the we're disappointed in you with all of the big Linux YouTuber faces just looking slightly disappointed, except for the Linux Gamer, which is the second from the left. He's just crying.
I like how little attention to detail was taken for Luke's one, just like that beard cropping.
Oh yeah, no, it's awful. Mine's just as bad though. It's just like I don't think Meeseeks used the eraser at all. He just used like the line or something. Not even like the line where you just drag it around. He just like click and select the points. It's not good, but I love it. It's beautiful. Work of art, and I appreciate it.
Wow, beautiful.
Oh. Perfect. I actually got an email from a gaming company the other day because apparently I run a gaming channel. I didn't know about this.
A gaming what?
I run a gaming YouTube channel. Like
No, you got a message from a gaming carrot.
Company.
Oh,
yeah, there was...
it like cut out.
Oh,
so.
Okay. So this company, they wanted me to do. Apparently, my main channel, I didn't know about this, is I focus on action RPGs. This is news to me. Let's see if I can.
You're telling me you don't?
Yeah, apparently I don't. That's what I thought, at least. This was from a game called.
That is also news to me.
Heroes of... I can't even find... The email's not even loading. Thank you, Thunderbird. Basically, there was a company called... I don't know what the company was called. They have a game called Heroes of Hammerwatch, which is like an indie action RPG thingy. It looks like a cool game. And they're like, hey, you want to cover this on your channel? I'm like, I'm just not going to respond. Now, if
just
someone else wants to hit me up...
Yes, and do it on your gaming channel.
I don't think they were asking for like a sponsorship. They just wanted me to cover it on the channel. Now, if someone like, say, Raid Shadow Legends was to hit me up, that would be a different story, wouldn't it? Oh, no wonder I couldn't find anything, because that one actually is empty.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, here we go. Here's the email.
Coolest game that you don't even have to play.
My name is Geeker, and I work for Blitworks, indie developer and publisher based in Barcelona. I saw that you make videos of action games and love big challenges. That's why I wanted to reach out and introduce you to Heroes of Hammerwatch Ultimate Edition, a pixelated top-down hack-and-slash RPG roguelite that has recently been released on the PS4 with PS5 support, Switch, and Xbox One. It could be described as a modern sun from classics, Gauntlet, and Diablo, plus offers online co-op and a bunch of other stuff. It looks like a good game. I have no idea why they sent me an email, though.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'll probably end up playing it on stream. But
does this make it look like I have giant shoulders?
I just realized that when yes, it does. You look like what was the music video that Kanye did where he was wearing the box suit?
Oh my god.
That was an interesting video, to say the least.
Oh, I just realized it's very warm in this room.
It's probably getting pretty warm right now, actually. I don't know. What is the temperature? It is. Let's find out.
27.
27? Okay.
That's pretty warm.
Is it, though? It was fucking 43 the other day.
It didn't feel like 43, I'll tell you that much.
Did you step outside?
I did. I went outside, but it felt more like low 30s.
Not for me. Not at all. I was just sweating sitting in this seat. But it also doesn't help that I have a space heater in my feet.
Also doesn't help that you have like a bajillion electronics in your room.
Yeah, my my really dangerous setup where I have a fucking 14-port power strip is now full.
Oh!
It's going surprisingly well.
So many things to use it. Like, how do you have that many things?
I have 3 displays on my desk, computer. One of my lights is running off of wall power. I could run it on batteries, but I don't. My camera, my mixer board, my 2 lights here, my power Ethernet over power. I don't know what else actually. Oh, I've got a cable running from it to the other side of my room for my phone charger. I think that there's other stuff in there as well that I've forgotten about.
That's not 14 ports.
I know. There's things I've forgotten about in there as well. I don't know what else is plugged in.
If your house sets on fire, we know why.
Oh, there's also a soundbar that's plugged in. I don't know what else is there, though.
No, that scares me. I have a 6 strip and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna burn the house down.
Well, this one does have like a little what's the trip switch on it. So it's got a little light on there, and it's like, hey, if this light goes out, replace the power strip. So hopefully that goes first before the house burns down. But when I eventually move to my own place, I won't have all this stuff in here. Because, like, one of these monitors will probably go into the lounge room because it's actually a TV. Like, the PS4 doesn't need to be in here. That can be somewhere else. But there will be ways I can split it up. It's just now, not so much.
When do you think you will be moving?
I don't know. I'd like to do it sometime next year, but probably not. Because I want to get my own place. That would be lovely.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Because I'm gonna move in with other people.
Big famous YouTuber.
Yeah, big famous YouTuber. Because if I was gonna move into another place with like housemates, there's no point even moving from here. Because I'm perfectly happy where I am. Also, people say that telling your like viewers to subscribe doesn't help. Fuck off! It doesn't help. In my recent video, I noticed that my view rate is my viewer subscriber rate. So the number of people who watch my videos who are subscribed. That was the most roundabout way to say that. The number of people who watch my videos who are subscribed, 64% of my viewers or something like that. And I mentioned this in a video. Boom, 20 extra subs than I normally get this day. It's like, oh, it doesn't work, does it? You're going to subscribe if I don't tell you? No, you're not. That's not how that works.
It doesn't work on me, but I think I am the exception. Like, I'll only subscribe to someone if I want to actually watch more of their videos. Like,
yeah.
If I get asked, I'm like, it doesn't trigger that thing in my brain, or I'm like, oh, I have to click the red button.
Well, no, if you're obviously if you're not enjoying the content, that's different. But a lot of people will watch a video, they'll enjoy it, and then just go back to the channel to watch videos rather than subscribing.
Okay.
And that's how I got that weird rate. And a lot of channels are like that now, because a lot of views, like, you know, a channel is doing well when you're getting more views from people who aren't subscribed, because that means your video is getting recommended to people. But obviously being able to bring some of those people in and actually get them to subscribe does definitely help out the channel for sure. Definitely.
How long have we been going for?
It says an hour 56 here, but we cut off like 5 minutes from that for when I had to go away for a bit. Then about an hour 50.
Okay, I think I'm ready to wrap it up.
Easy. So you're saying
I'm
about
feeling a little bit restless.
Yeah, that's all good, man. You're saying about a channel you wanted to give a shout out to before.
Yeah, go watch Dash Cams Australia.
Alright, Dash Cams Australia, that's what it was. Dash Cam Australia.
Oh, actually, it's Dash Cam Owners Australia.
It came up anyway. Oh my god, dude. How does this only have 300k subscribers? What the hell? I don't think I need to explain what this channel is. It's very, very self-explanatory.
I'm a big fan. There's just like some clips that make you feel very speechless.
Let's see. Driver blacks out at the wheel in Falcon Bridge, New South Wales.
The best ones to watch are the monthly compilations. December, November, blah blah blah. Those are the best ones.
You may end up watching people die. I cannot guarantee that you won't. Yes. I haven't subscribed to this channel myself, but I do enjoy their content whenever it shows up. See, that's my point. Sometimes I'll watch videos from a channel and not subscribe. This is one of them. As for me, since I mentioned the channel earlier, I'm going to say Matt Colbo. So, Matt Colbo has got some interesting videos. So we've got like you're a homophone. Guy who doesn't know he's in a cult. Let's see. Did Peter Piper actually pick those pickled peppers? The one that he did that went viral was he made a parody of a Tom Scott video.
Okay.
And he did it quite well. Also, a really good one is Are You Looking at My Box? Which he wears a orange suit and has a box near his junk, and it's yeah. And then he's just playing both characters.
I've seen this channel, but I know I haven't.
You may have had one recommended to you at some point.
Maybe.
He has a couple of videos that just go super viral, than other ones that like nobody watches.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
I'll give his videos a watch.
Yeah, they're only most of them are like 2 or so minutes long.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Cool. What do you want to shout out? Where can people find you? Because you don't use social media and stuff at this point, maybe.
Yeah. I probably won't check it, so just go look at my YouTube channel, which is Cozhan, COZHAN.
And when there is a website, I guess we'll talk about that next time. There's an excuse to get it done. You have 7 weeks. Go. If it's not done,
actually do it.
If it's not done, I'll shout it out whenever it happens. All
right.
Cool. As for me, where's my thing? I would like to thank actually, no, we don't do that first. 49 episodes. 49 episodes, still don't know how to do an outro. Watch my things on my main channel. That's Brody Robertson. Other things, support channel things. People support my channel. They're Chris, Joachim, Donald, Michael, Andrew, Nathan, David, Monster, Will, Brennan, Chico Bento, Jamie, Joseph, Mitchell, Pity, Tony Tushar, and all the $2 supporters. I don't know how to outro. There's a thing, description, maybe, probably, to subscribe to Patreon and other things where you can get videos. Down there. And the podcast audio version is available anywhere. Video version, YouTube, library, Odyssey, things like that. I think you can also watch it on Facebook. I don't know, maybe. That's not on Twitter. But you can watch it on Dailymotion as well. Yeah. I don't. If you comment on Dailymotion, I will not read it, or on Facebook. But it's automatically posted there. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was an episode. That happened. Did.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an outro.
Breathitarian gang. Yeet yeet.